Welcome to Beyond Borders Gritcast, your weekly boost for education, empowerment, and inspiration.
All right, welcome back. For this episode, we're going to talk about taking hold of your finances.
Or ikaw ba yung nakokontrol niya?
O nga, no? Tama ka doon.
May ganun pala eh.
Kasi ba, may natitira pa ba sa savings from the holiday shopping season?
Or ikaw yung inuubos niya?
Sino ba kasing binigyan mo? Kasama ba yung ex mo sa budget?
Kaya pala. Kaya pala naubos ka na rin.
No comment.
Ah, Nagbigay din ba kasi si ex? No,
Yun
let's
pala
get to
yun.
real talk. Let's get nitty gritty on this episode. Let's cut to the chase. Kasi 2024 na. And it's time for us to make a change. Agree ba kayo doon?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Take it away.
Alright. Ano ba ang habits ng karamihan or even OFW sa pagsasave? Anyone?
Di ba usually, pag OFW, ano yan, based from my experience tsaka sa mga nakikita ko, dati, pag darating na yung sweldo ko, kukunin ko lang kung ano yung kailangan ko and then the rest, ipapadala ko na sa Pilipinas. Ganon.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. How
Wala
about you,
talagang
Mitch?
savings, no? Oo. Ako, iba kasi ako eh. Ever since naman talaga medyo financially inclined ako. So what I do, saving is really part of my budget. And whatever is left, yun ang pinanggagastos ko. So baliktad ako. I prioritize my savings and then whatever is left from that budget, yun ang tinitipid ko for everything else.
I see. Okay. So since na-mention mo, Mariam, yung kinukuha mo, kinakaltas mo, and then you send it, saan napupunta yung ipon?
Oh, yun. Actually, before I left the Philippines, meron na kaming, actually si Mama, may sinabi na sa akin, may pinresent siya, ganitong lot, in a few years time, tataas yung value nito, so why not, bago mo pa ma-receive yung sweldo mo, mag-invest ka na dito. And I said yes to that, so kada sweldo ko talaga, ayun, kukunin ko lang kung ano yung gagastusin ko for the month, kasi ang sweldo namin doon, once a month lang, sa Saudi, when I was in Saudi. So, the rest, ipapadala ko na. So, yung pinapadala ko na yun, syempre, hindi naman napupunta lahat sa kanila. So, yung iba, pambayad ng mga investments. Tapos, ang dati naman, kasi sa akin, hindi naman ako financially educated. So, ang ginagawa ko, kung ano yung natitira doon, yun yung sinisave ko. Yun yung cash.
I
Yun.
see. Okay. Ikaw naman, Mitch, how can you save or nag-iipon since baliktad ka?
Ang ginagawa ko, well, initially, to be honest with you, it's not really straightforward when I got here because, syempre, na-expect mo malaki sweldo, malaki matitipid mo, but no! Hindi. Kasi malaki rin yung gastos. So, to begin with, onti lang rin nasa-save ko because I had to buy the things pa sa bahay. Syempre, nagsa-start pa lang kami dito. But dumating yung time na nagbe-break even na ako and then dumating yung time na mas marami na ako nasa-save kasi ginagawa ko talagang I take account of whatever I was spending. And to the point nga, actually to the point na alam ko kung saan mas mura yung asukal. Alam ko kung saan mas mura yung bigas. Alam ko kung saan ako bibili ng tissue paper, gano'n. To that kind of level, so dumating yung point na nakaka-save na ako. I actually started because hirap na hirap talaga ako. Feeling ko wala akong naiipon. Kasi like Marian pala by the way, no, before pa ako umalis ng Pilipinas, nag-yes rin ako sa isang lupa sa Pilipinas. So, automatic may gastos na rin ako. But in a way, it was actually a wise decision because instead of spending that to some things, diba, you know that it's already going to a real estate investment, diba? Anyway, I think we're not gonna dwell on that today. Going back, what I did, nag-open ako ng, I think I started with 2 savings account doon sa mismong bank account ko. And every first of the month, automatic siya. First or second of the month, dedirect yung tig to 20 euro or 40 euro a month doon sa wallet na yon. So, automatic yan. Pagpasok ng sweldo, papasok agad doon yung savings. Hindi ko na namamalayan. So, automatic na nakasave ako.
I
Yun.
see. That's good. Actually, yeah, investment and then savings. So, before you guys left Philippines, meron na kayong mga allotted I wouldn't say gastos, but more so an investment kasi, 'di
Yeah.
ba? Yeah. All right. I guess dun sa mga hindi pa nakakaipon. I'm just gonna throw this out. What are the things that are hindering you kaya hindi ka nakakaipon or you don't have investment yet? So pag-isipan mo mabuti and maybe ponder into it and then either you want to share us kung bakit ka nahihirapan. Maybe we might be able to help you get into it. Just want to say you're not alone kasi galing din kami doon na feeling hindi kaya, kulang, right? Don't we all agree to that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's get deeper, a little bit more deeper. Saan ka mag-uumpisa para makaipon? Like, what do you guys do? Kunwari ako, I used to do a lot of overtimes. I used to work 3 jobs while I was in school nung nursing student pa ako. So, kala mo imposible. It's very hard. Granted, I almost quit. Pero, you just have to push through. So, yun yung mga pinagdaanan ko para makaumpisa, para makaipon. How about you guys? I'm gonna go with Mitch first.
Not really a fan of overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Dito kasi sa Europe, mataas yung taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for single people. Kasi hindi mo naman ma-divide yung tax mo. So I don't really, actually I've just tried for a couple or sometimes pag sobrang kulang na talaga sa work, parang you're just doing it for the sake na para maka-help, not really for the money. Pero sobrang bilang sa kamay. I don't think nakapag-10 overtime ako sa whole lifetime ko dito. Ever. 10 overtimes. No, I don't think so. Because at the end of the month, after filing that overtime hours, man, the taxes are just so high na iisipin ko hindi worth it yung pagod ko na 13 hours sa hospital. I should have just rested and enjoyed my day off. So what I did, since I know na hindi ako mag-overtime, I was looking for something na pagkakabalahan ko na makakapag-earn ako ng income na not depending on the hours that I can put in. That is why I've started with my business, and that has been my business for 5 years now. And since then, di na ako nag-overtime. And that business of mine, since nag-focus ako doon and talagang inaral ko siya kung paano siya gawin, that business of mine has led me to multiple investments already. Yan.
I see.
Nice.
How about for you, Mariam?
Dati, since sa Saudi, ang pwede ko lang naman gawin is mag-overtime. So, kung si Mitch ay bilang lang yung overtime, ang dami kong overtime dati. And since it's syempre Middle East, mostly, syempre mga Muslim. So, we do observe the month of Ramadan. And we Muslims, meron kaming special hours niyan. So, yung one day na work ko, overtime yon. So, instead na magpahinga ako sa bahay kasi alam ko, syempre, depleted yung energy ko throughout the day. Pero yun yung motivation ko eh. Mukhang pera lang dati. Yun yung motivation ko, papasok talaga ako. Mag-overtime ako kasi yung pay nun, mas malaki talaga. So, lagi ako nag-overtime. Dumating nga yung point na feeling ko, wala akong naiipon. Tapos, malapit na akong umuwi. Ngayon, merong nag-open, we need people na mag-overtime ng ganitong month. Ginawa ko siya ng like October patawid ng November. So yung week na yon, parang 1 linggo akong pumasok. Kasi
Are
nga,
those like 13 hours too or 8?
12 hours. 12 hours. Overtime for last few days ng November, tapos hanggang sa pa-November. Mariam, kailangan din ng mag-overtime kasi ihatid yung patient sa ganitong city. Kasi 6-hour drive yun. Kailangan ng nurse. Sabi ko sa bagay, uupo lang naman ako. Pero sige, go. Pero na-realize ko after nung 1 linggo na yun, sabi ko, grabe, pagod na pagod ako. So, doon ako nakakaipon sa overtime talaga. Hanggang sa na-realize ko nga yung point na yun na, ay, ganito lang pala ako magkakaroon ng extra money dito pag sobrang pagod ka na. And hindi ko naman ma-imagine yung sarili ko na mag-work ka ng 1 linggo tapos 12 hours. Oh my gosh. Yung level ng pagod mo, hindi ka ma-imagine na kung kaya ko na ganon all throughout the years.
May question ako.
Mm.
But, di ba, knowing that people in the Middle East, normally, mas malaki yung sweldo ninyo.
Yeah, mas
Compared
malaki
to what?
Yeah, compared to
Europe. Kung
Yeah.
hindi man sa US. Mhm.
malaki siya in terms of kasi kung ko-convert mo siya sa peso,
Mm.
halos ano lang siya eh, pareho.
Mm.
Pero if you will like dive deep down sa mga example, ang number one question, may tax ba kami? Wala kaming tax sa sweldo.
Ayun nga, ask ko nga yun eh.
Yeah,
May
so
tax
overtime
ba?
walang tax. So iyong iyo talaga siya.
Mm.
Pangalawa, yung benefits namin. Kasi syempre meron kaming free housing, free transportation. So lahat talaga ng sweldo namin sa amin na napupunta. Kaya yung overtime, talagang sinusulit namin siya. Minsan nga agawan pa yan sa overtime, sa pag-plot ng overtime.
O kasi maraming ding Filipinos, then maraming gusto mag-overtime too.
Yeah, tsaka marami ng ibang lahi na gusto mag-overtime.
Mm.
Lalo na yung mga holidays na mga during the month of Ramadan. Yung Eid al-Fitr, nako, sobrang dami. Dati pa nga, bago nag-change ang management, yan, short story lang. Alam nyo ba, kahit na hindi ka pumasok ng holiday, kasi gusto mo mag-holiday, yung Eid namin, meron ka pa rin 8 hours plus extra 8 hours na pay.
Wow. Mhm.
Wow.
Ganun kagalante dati. Tapos, kung mag-overtime ka pa sa mga araw na yon, wala, hindi ko na makompute yung sweldo ko. Ang kino-compute ko kung ano dati, nung mga first 2 years ko, kung ano yung mga bibilhin ko. Alam mo yun, saan ko siya gagastos. Ay, gusto ko may project akong ganito, Project Mac. Yun, nakakompute na yun. Kailangan pala makaganito akong overtime.
Ilang
Oh.
overtime to? 2 days overtime.
Oo, ay, gusto kong bumili ng gold sa town. Gusto kong bumili
So,
ng bangles. Ilang overtime ba to? Oh.
Yeah, I think that's how nurses compute yung mga yung
according
mga
to
bibilihin
their
natin.
wants.
According to the ones, no. Pero na-realize ko nga pagkatapos after so many years na, oy, grabe, parang I felt na kaya ko pa ba? Hindi na tama to. Parang you
Sila
wanted,
basta tanggap lang ng tanggap, no?
yeah.
Pag gusto mo talaga mag-overtime, yeah, come.
Yeah. You wanted more of your day, of yourself. Yun, hindi yung mag-overtime ka at the end of the day. Oh, paid ka nga. Pero syempre, yung kumbaga yung worth mo, doon ka na question na, ay grabe, ito lang pala yung worth ko. Yung sobrang pagod na pagod ka, tapos ganito, tapos babay na.
Mhm.
Kasi
But,
tapos na yung overtime pay eh.
right. Going back to the question though, regardless of the overtime, if malaki yung sweldo, how come you were still needing the overtime? Was it because of the finances taking hold of you or the money taking hold of you?
It's the money taking hold of me. Kasi alam mo, mas gusto ko siya na mas marami akong ipon. Kasi
Yeah.
I know, yung sweldo ko nun, kasi nga, sumakto lang siya na pambayad ng, may investment ka. Pero yung, kumbaga yung cash, na extra cash, na emergency fund, hindi pa ako nakakaipon nun.
Mhm.
So,
Is it
kaya,
because of too much gastos or responsibilities back home?
for me, it's too much gastos.
Mhm.
Kasi for the first year, grabe,
Happy ka eh.
happy
may
ako
sweldo.
They
May
also,
sweldo. Kasi
I guess,
imagine niyo yun, di ba? Coming from the Philippines,
that's right. Yeah.
magkano yung sweldo? Tapos, kung ilang folds ba yun, di ba? Parang ano bang feeling nun? Yung
Yaman
ano
ng
tawag
feeling.
doon?
Hindi naman yaman. Siguro like you're happy you can finally, buy the things that you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And feeling mo super yaman mo.
Unlimited yung pera. That's
Oo,
right.
parang gano'n.
Feeling mo
Tapos for the
unlimited yung
first
pera.
year, Yeah, unlimited pera. O sige, ano ko nun, ano tawag dito, yung go with the flow. Sabihin ng friends ko, uy,
Mhm.
ano tayo, mag-Bahrain tayo. O punta kami ng Bahrain. O next time naman, uy, mag-Dubai naman tayo, mag-skydive tayo.
So
Alam mo
no
yung,
limit. First year, no limit.
yeah, no limit. Tapos the next year, Maria, pumunta ka dito, visit me here, chuchu, ganyan. Okay, sige, book natin yan.
Nakawala sa hawla, no? Woo!
Oo, gano'n. So, yun yung state of financial situation ko dati. Sabi ko, "Shucks,
Mhm.
hanggang sa" siyempre feeling ko marami akong pera, swipe ako ng credit card. Pagkadating sa'kin ng bill, ay
Mm,
grabe, parang ano na, more than my
gotcha.
sweldo na yung bill ko. So, dun talaga ako
Wow.
nagising.
I
Wow.
see.
Yeah,
All right.
kaya kailangan ko talaga ng overtime kasi siyempre para makapagbayad ng credit card and also, yun nga,
Mhm.
doon ko na-realize na, uy, wala pala akong, alam mo yung extra cash? May
Mm.
extra cash, pero hindi siya yung extra, extra, extra.
Mhm.
Na parang feeling ko pag nalaglagan ako ng piso, parang, oy, kulang na siya. Ganon.
Mm.
Mm.
Kahit ang
Ay,
laki ng sweldo, no?
oo. Ay, yung parang ayoko lang kasi ng may enough.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah,
I see.
yun, Rach.
Kung may extra cash naman, where do you plan or where do you think you want to put it?
Um,
Savings,
yeah,
investment,
savings. Savings talaga.
savings. Yeah. How about you, Mitch?
Extra cash?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I want to put it back to the business so that mapapalaki ko pa siya.
Reinvesting. Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
So recap lang. So we have to have like savings first or emergency money. Tapos kung may extra cash, goes to pambayad ng utang, savings or investment. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
pwede ring luho. Yung first year limit, no limit na first year. Basta after first year, hindi na pwedeng no limit.
Nagising na nabuhusan ng cold water.
Pero I think hindi naman dapat umabot sa gano'n since alam mo yon yung mga um, meron accessible na kasi sa ating information eh. So I'm sure marami na silang yung generation ngayon, marami na silang naririnig about how to handle your finances, paano mo i-manage yung pera mo, paano ka makaka-save. So
Mhm.
tingin ko hindi na nila parang learn from the experience of others na lang. Na parang first
Mhm.
year wag ka nang parang nakawala sa hawla.
That's a very good disposition though, but sometimes, even if the resources are free, people just take it for granted.
Or
Right?
hindi namamalayan. Like for example, I know this for a fact. Like before, I think the difference of Philippines and here. Philippines, you use cash system. You pay up cash, right? But when I
Mhm.
moved here, it's all debit card, and then you just like, oh, swipe it, because you think, oh, I have money in the thing, in my card, in my bank, and then next thing you know, when you read your statement, it's like, oh, zero, negative, no savings. You
Pwede
never
mag-negative
knew,
yung debit?
huh?
Can it go negative, the debit card?
Yeah, tapos overdraft fee ka.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what happened. So, ganyan, kasi hindi mo namamalayan, you just swipe, 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 swipe.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You didn't think na, oh, limited lang pala yung pera ko.
Mm.
Hindi, walang limit. Oh my gosh. But yeah, but learn how to actually pay the debt. Kung may credit card ka.
Yeah. Kaya I think perfect talaga tayo dito sa episode na to kasi nangyari talaga sa atin personally.
Yes, right.
Ako, growing up here, I
Mm.
never, eto kasi 'di ba syempre, difference din. Philippines, someone pays for tuition fee, right? Our
Yeah.
parents pay for those. Nung
Mhm.
pagdating ko ng US, I had to pay for my own schooling.
Mhm.
Mm.
And uso yung taking loans so you can pay
Mhm.
your school. Ang ginawa ko, ano kasi ako makulit. Is that the right word? Or matigas ulo? Yung usual na ginagawa ng tao, they would take a loan.
Mm-mm.
And then, yun yung pambabayad nila sa tuition fee, right? Hindi yun ang ginawa. Siguro I only did it for the first 3, maybe 2 semesters. I think a semester only. Nagkuha yata ako ng 1 loan. Tapos nung nakita ko yung value, sabi ko, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. ang sabi ko sa isip ko, how can I pay this later on? Kasi hindi ko naiisip yung mga finances, how to manage
After
it, or as a nurse, kaya ko bang bayaran to? Yun yung pumapasok sa isip ko kasi nga, I have two younger siblings and it's just me and my mom. Paano ko babayaran tong malaking loan na to, pangbayad sa school? And right now, I can even barely make by. You know, our family can barely make by. Sabi ko, ha? Kaya hindi ako nag-loan.
Mhm.
So what happened was, that's why I ended up working three jobs because I was paying out of pocket habang
Wow.
nag-i-school. Ang
Mhm.
hirap. Dami kong kausap sa secretary, sa cashier.
Mm-mm.
Hey, can you help me out? Maybe I can pay installment. Mga ganong type
Mm-mm.
of, scenarios. But I graduated without debt. Yung
Mhm.
biggest
Wow.
accomplish ko.
Mm-mm.
Pero it's very hard. I don't
Mm-mm.
suggest people to try it unless you want to be insane too.
Mhm.
Pero going back to debt, I think if you do have debt, bal tama ba na snowball effect or pay the high interest? How do you guys do it? Since do you guys have credit cards ba na binabayaran?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, how do
Uh,
you do that? How do you manage paying up or
for me,
getting
I'm
rid of
really
debt?
actually for me, credit card is an extension of my asset. I know a lot of people are afraid of using credit cards. I think it's just really managing how to pay it. Of course, no, not to overspend, but how I would manage it is to pay. Syempre, if you use it, have the discipline to pay everything in that certain month, 'di ba? A lot of people nga they use it for the rewards eh. Pero people get uh people get really like effed up. They really get screwed when they don't pay it and then the interest just keeps on accumulating.
Accumulating.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So ako I would probably when I was new here, kulang talaga. I would use it, but I would never make it to a point na naubos ko yung buong credit limit, ganon. And I would always pay up more than the minimum. Kung hindi talaga kaya ng buo, more than the minimum until matapos mo siya. Dumating ako sa point na ganon, 'di ba? And also, I think what I noticed here, mas maliit yung interest rate dito. So, mas gusto kong gamitin yung credit cards ko dito kaysa sa credit cards ko sa Philippines. I also have a few sa Philippines. Eventually, pinagkakakat ko na yung nasa Philippines because I keep on telling them that I'm using it every single month. Pero ang hassle pa kasi ipapavoid mo yung annual membership fee, which is like 1,500 pesos to 2,500. And sometimes, kahit na kausap mo, sabihin mo nasa Ireland ka, ginagamit pa rin yung card. 'Di ba? Kasi kita nila yun eh. And yet, hindi pa rin nila mapagbigyan. So, I ended up cutting those cards. Anyway, mas maganda rin kasi yung interest rates dito. Sobrang liit lang. Yun. So, I use them. Pero in terms of paying up, I would really make it to a point na mababayaran ko siya for that month para hindi mag-accumulate yung interest. Yun siya.
Mm, I see.
Yeah, and yun, wala masyadong credit score dito unlike sa Amerika. But kung hindi maganda credit score ko, I wouldn't be given another card and then another one, 'di ba? So,
Mm,
I guess my standing is good, 'di ba? So, yun lang. And
mhm.
snowball effect din, parang in a way na kung ano yung kaya mong bayaran na card, dapat yun yung tsaktsakin mo muna.
Like
'Di ba? Attack, sabi nga ni
smaller
Dave Ramsey, 'di
value.
ba? I don't know who, right, sabi ni Dave Ramsey, 'di ba? Attack with vengeance. Yung
Tapos
pinakamaliit
ka
mong card.
ngayon.
Yes, unahin mo yun. Tak! Tsaksakin mo. 'Di ba? And then, go for the second one to the third one. Because, to be honest, 'di ba, balikan natin yung rule na take it one step at a the smallest first because for every small accomplishment, meron tayong release ng endorphins eh. We feel more accomplished, 'di ba?
Mm,
So, we need that more. Yun. So that's how I do it. I still have credit cards. I'm not afraid to use my credit card. A lot of people are. Most probably they had this really bad experience, but that is because probably they weren't really paying it on time and then the interest just blew up, you know. So yun lang masabi ko pag hindi kaya bayaran and out of once yung binibili, don't do it.
Mm, I see. Well, I think to begin with, dapat, di ba, hindi naman tayo abot ng 3 or 4 credit cards kasi
Yeah.
baka nasa emotional spending na tayo nun.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What's your take on emotional spending, Mariam?
Ako kasi, emotional spending, para maiwasan siya, doon na lang tayo. I-avoid natin siya. Dapat lagi nating, ako ang ginagawa ko lagi kong iniisip na ngayon, like 100 times. Kung tama ba tong gagawin ko, kung magagamit ko ba siya, kunyari may gusto kong bilhin, kung magagamit ko ba siya everyday, kung madadala ko ba siya in case na lumipat ako, ganon.
So, ganun na
So,
mag-isip. Mm.
so iniisip ko talaga siya, sabi nga ng mama ko, isipin mo siya 100 times kung kailangan mo talaga siya, hindi dahil sa gusto mo lang.
Gusto mo.
Oo.
Okay.
Tsaka yung napag-usapan namin dati ni Mitch na, ano nga ba yon, yung people buy because of emotions, then you add logic to it.
Mm.
That's right. Yeah.
So
People
ako
buy
hindi ko na inuuna yung emotions muna. Tapos sasabihin ko, ay kasi ano yung watch ko masikip na, yung mga ganun. Actually, yung naisip ko ngayon, may gusto kong bilhin na bagong watch. Kasi sabi ko, ay masikip tumaba ako, masikip na yung watch ko ngayon. Pero hanggang ngayon, iniisip ko pa rin siya. Na may ginagamit pa naman ako, kailangan ko ba talaga yun? So hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa rin siya binibili. So, congratulations self.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yes.
Okay. Pwede rin, another tip para may dagdag bala yung mga listeners natin for 2024, how they can save. Pwede ba nating sabihin magdagdag ng extra income by how? By side hustle or meron ba kayong other tips for that?
Yeah, I can probably add to that because I love that topic because for myself, I was actually thinking, kailan ba ako nag-control magbagastos? Kasi a lot of people think, no, pag Chinese ka, kuripot. Actually, hindi. Ang dami ko gastos eh. But you know what, for me, kasi what I've realized for the past few years is that there's always a limit to budgeting. Like, you can only save so much. What, papatayin mo yung ilaw? Hindi ka mag-heater? 'Di ba? Hindi ka manonood ng TV or whatever. There is a limit to budgeting, but it is limitless if you have a side hustle or if there is a way that you can earn money, 'di ba? Na hindi nakadepende sa oras na binibigay natin. And you can always scale it limitless. So for me, I would be an advocate for that,
Yeah.
to have your side hustle. Especially ngayon, I mean, like, we already gone through pandemic. Before, uso lang yung isang trabaho eh. Ngayon, parang normal na conversation na anong extra racket mo. Tama ba?
Yeah.
This is the time, and
Right.
yun yung sabi ko, we have to build something after our job because you know what? Sorry to say, anytime na magkasakit tayo, whatever happens, we're only a number of that company. May mangyari sa atin, bukas may kapalit ka. Pero ikaw, 'di ba? We really have to be minding more yung life natin. Health natin, yung income natin, yung household natin, 'di ba? For me, yun yung mas importante talaga. So, yeah, side hustle. Yes. Very
I
big fan.
agree. I agree to that.
Right, right.
Ako, ang tip na share ko, I would say if you have the extra income or even if you're trying to save, if you have savings, put it on a high yield savings account. Kasi yung regular bank lang, magkano lang yung interest na ilalagay dyan? 0.01. But when you enter a high yield savings account, you can get more. And then, paikutin mo kung ano yung makuha mo dun. Paikutin mo yung pera, whether it's through another investment. Like, ako personally, I just have different avenues. Like, kunwari, real estate, stocks, ganyan. So, doon ko sila pinapaikot, high yield. And we're almost about to end. I would say add it up, write it up. Kung ano man yung... The thing is, you have to know your number kasi what you're trying to achieve or kung saan ka negative and all that. You need to know them. So write it up, utilize automated apps para alam mo saan napupunta lahat ng ng ipon mo, ng gastos mo. Like, literally, like, even, kunwari, gas money or, I don't know, commuting, magkano ginagastos, para alam mo kung saan ka need mag-adjust, 'di ba? So you can track them. Anyhow, yeah, ask yourselves, guys, kung saan ba talaga yung situation ninyo. Either wala ka bang trabaho, mahirap maghanap ng trabaho, or mahirap mag-ipon, kulang sweldo, are you living paycheck to paycheck? Kasi galing din naman kami doon. Or piles of debt. Just learn how to tackle them. Feeling mo you work forever, wala nang katapusan, I think you might need to look into your accounts and just assess your monthly expenses, saan sila napupunta, and look into things saan ka makaka-eliminate ng gastos. Yung mga needs lang versus wants. Baka pwede mo naman tanggalin yung want muna, focus ka muna sa need until you get by. So, you can tipid, 'di ba? And I truly believe you can increase your income by maybe career change with a higher salary kung kaya, something with an increased wage, diba? Or learn a new skill
That's right.
so you can earn extra income. There's a lot of free websites available out there. Kunwari katulad ng YouTube. We always call YouTube University here sa US. Or there's also Udemy and Coursera. May free courses just dyan. You can earn free certificates while you go through those courses. Baka magamit mo siya for something extra skill that you learned through online. Online siya available. Yeah. Increase your skills and knowledge. Goal is you need to know your real numbers para alam mo where you can adjust. So,
Question.
granted, yeah.
Would that be available for those people that are not living in the US, the Coursera, Udemy?
Like, when was this? During pandemic. I've heard this on the news. A girl in Philippines, 'di ba pandemic, walang pasok, walang school, walang nothing. She enrolled herself in a university here. The entire course, na free course for herself. I heard this during pandemic. I just forgot kung
Mm-mm.
sino siya, or I might have to look into that detail and add it on to our link para makita niyo yung story netong girl na to kung sino siya. Sabi ko, wow, this girl, she utilized the time during downtime ng
Yeah.
pandemic since wala siyang school, walang work. She made something work out of the the time na walang ginagawa. She was smart enough to like increase her knowledge and increase her skills.
Mhm.
So na-feature siya sa news na she was able to finish a course or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Amazing.
na-amaze ako sa kanya sa story niya. I have to look into it and then I'll just link it on our description para makita niyo yung information niya. Anyhow, going back, yeah, everything won't be perfect, but just be consistent. And I believe the drive to get out of your situation must be stronger than your current situation. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Wag kayo maging, ang tawag dun, complacent or kampante. Tama ba yung word kampante?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you have to have conviction when you want to get out to increase your value ganyan, or have a better outstanding sa position nyo ngayon. Agree ba din kayo? In order for a person to be successful, we have to reinvent ourselves or reproduce high activity producing income, or save and reinvest first before gratification.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah.
100%.
So, yeah, to close this off to our listeners, ano na ba yung mga tips na na-try ninyo? And what are also the tips that you wanted to try? Where do you think you want to improve next on this coming new year, 2024? Yeah, let us know. So, next episode namin, abangan nyo. Follow us, tune in on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and actually, we are on TikTok too. Find us Beyond Borders Gritcast and leave us your review.
See ya.
See
See ya.
ya!